Hello everyone, welcome back. We're now with Billy Bolt for this afternoon's race. Billy, been a good season, Super Enduro so far for you. I think you're running third at the moment still, aren't you?
Yeah, really good. Didn't really know too much about what to expect position-wise for my first season indoors, but no, it's going really well. Loving every minute of it, to be honest. Really enjoying those races and the training and everything that goes along with that. So, still sort of the main focus at the moment, but it's nice to to come home and have a race in front of the home crowd and just a bit of fun more than anything else. A bit of bag time, some good riders, good mates here to race again alongside. So
we were there watching you last weekend in Malaga. There was some serious battling going on. That to me looked like the best event so far from a spectator's point of view. What about from a rider's point of view?
Yeah, I'd say, I think you watch any video and for the spectators it looked amazing, but the track really sort of played to that. Like, it was way harder than it looked, and so easy to, like a slight mistake, slightly offline or not on the perfect line. Normally on most tracks you can get away with for like a dab or losing a bit of time, whereas there you tended to be going down, and I think you're seeing like everybody was on the deck at one stage. But I guess that's what makes it exciting, and it's good from a rider's point of view as well, because you can always sort of recover from a little stupid mistake or a bad start, because there's that much goes on. If you can keep your head down and just sort of pick riders off, you can always be in there towards the end. So it's really good.
And the week before that, you were doing the Whitley, the British round enduro. Was that a 2-day enduro you were at?
One day, but again, never really. I did the sprints since I started really, and I always sort of last year wanted to do a few British enduro rounds, but never really had the time, or were never really organised well enough. So sort of looked at the calendar and seen it was a free weekend earlier in the year, and thought, why not? We'll fly back. I'm really based in Spain at the moment, so I'm just sort of flying back, keeping one bike here. Stan sort of just preps this one for races and then goes and mends the practice Super Enduro bike in Spain. So he's really busy, and really busy at the moment. I think I've had like 4 races in 4 weekends. Obviously between here and Spain or elsewhere in Europe, but just loving every minute of it, to be honest.
Bike-wise, you've been riding the 4-stroke for the indoor rounds. What are you riding this weekend, a 2 or a 4? Yeah,
4-stroke again. I don't really want to mix things up too much while the indoor season. Obviously, I'm third in the championship. It's the priority at the moment, so managed to get a slightly better setup for this round. Bit more of with the enduro, I managed to get a better sort of suspension setup for enduro than what I had at Tong. So not that it was difficult. It just makes it a little bit more comfortable when you've got these longer races. So the 350 engine is so versatile. It really is so usable, the power. I love riding it, and so I'm going to ride it as much as I can while the indoor season's on. But again, I'm looking forward to getting back on the 2-stroke and really, training hard for the Super Series and getting some real good extreme riding in. So all very busy at the moment, but loving every minute of it.
I hope today goes well for you, mate. All right, so good luck today, and hopefully we might see you on podium there. Good luck, pal.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was Billy Bolt there. We're just now going to have a move around the paddock as well. Stay tuned for more live updates. Cowm Quarry, Eddy's Extreme Round 2, the main event. Hello everybody, welcome back now. We're just with Pete Fletcher now. Pete, you're looking really cool in your aviator sunglasses and your golden tyre hat, but you're a bit of a veteran around Cowm Quarry. You're a first aider here?
Yeah, I'm a first aider here, and I've been marshalling here for about 4 or 5 years. If I was going to give a top tip to anybody here today, it would be tyre choice. Tyre choice is crucial for an event like this, especially at this time of year. I know it looks really sunny, but we all know how slippy it is out there. You need a tyre that sticks like gorilla snots. You do. So, best thing that I would say is come and ride the place beforehand, see what kind of tyre works. If you can't get to do that, take your advice off somebody who knows. Don't go on an internet forum and get advice off somebody who thinks that spooky dokies make your bike go faster or anything like that. Listen to the people who know.
That is your top tip from Pete Fletcher at Cowm Quarry. Stay tuned. Hard Enduro Media live at Cowm Quarry for the main event. Thanks, Pete.
Enjoy your day.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Hello everybody, welcome back to Cowm Quarry for the main event now. They're about to start, the riders are getting organised. Just looking at the pro class that are in today. Paul Bolton's there. I'll just go through my rider list. Got Paul Bolton, Luke Flack, we believe here today riding the beta. William Haw, Gethin Humphreys, Graham Jarvis, John O. Richardson, Jordan Scott, Johnny Walker and Sam Winterburn. They are your pro class riders today. Let's just look at the last results from Tong. In the top 5 of each class at Tong was Graham Jarvis number 1, Bolton 2nd, Billy Bolt 3rd, John O. Richardson 4th and William Haw was 5th in the pro class. In the elite vets, which we've also run this afternoon, we've got Drewen Knight, he was first at Tong. Harold Crawford got a 2nd there, Andy Reeves got a 3rd, Kieran Hankin got a 4th and Grant Churchward got a 5th. Just excuse me a minute while I just sort this. And going back to Tom again, yeah, the top 5 there, expert class, Sam Ludgate, he got a 1st, Chris Windle 2nd, Jack Spencer 3rd, Ben Wibley 4th and Dave Wood was a 5th. In the clubman, we saw Stuart Mack from Scotland getting the 1st in the clubman, Thomas Johnson, that's Tommy Johnson getting a 2nd, Matthew Alp 3rd, Dawson Marriott was 4th and Matty Temple was 5th. So we'll have to see what happens today. But a big shout out for the afternoon race for some riders now. Michael Blewett, Reece Bradford, James Ford, Jordan Jones, Andy Longdon, Ryan Bevan, Lewis Ellis, Phil Hancock and Steve Roper. Now we're going to try and have a chat with some of the guys that are taking part this afternoon. So let's go. Going to try and get in with Johnny Walker now. Billy Bolt's just doing a bit of exercising. We saw him there warming himself up. But just getting in now, Johnny. I don't know if Steve can come in a bit closer. Great to see you back in the UK, Johnny. How are you feeling today?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. You know, there's a big turnout. So hopefully we can have some good races. It's a little bit cold, so it might be icy out there. But no, I'm really looking forward to racing today.
We saw a couple of Facebook clips yesterday of you testing the bike, what Eurotech have set up for you. Are you quite happy with that?
Yeah, we've done. We didn't do a lot, you know. We just flew in on Thursday. I brought my suspension. We put an exhaust on the bike. So apart from that, it's standard. But it's good, you know. For a standard bike, it's so good. And we'll see if we can get it on the top step today.
Last weekend, you were looking really good. You know, your riding at Malaga was very impressive, and you're obviously confident now. You've got that mojo back. I think you're looking forward to today's race.
Yeah, definitely, you know, just like it kind of ruined it at the start of the year when I snapped my thumb. That kind of played like a big role, but just trying to get back into it, you know, and it's the biggest thing is my head, you know, like the confidence side of things. So getting back into it, and yeah, I just want to do as many races as I can to get back there. Okay,
have a great race, Johnny. Thank you. Good luck today, mate. Thank you. That is Johnny Walker there, looking really well last weekend at Malaga, which is a good platform for today's race. Behind me, or should I say at the side there, is Paul Bolton. We spoke to Paul yesterday on the rocks. He's riding the Euro KTM bike. Paul is sponsored by KTM UK, obviously supported through the Euro Tech Shop as well. But he gets a lot of his funding from KTM UK, as does Sam Winterburn, who is also a pro class rider today. And we'll be trying to get hold of. But we'll just try and get in with Paul. Hiya, Patch. That's Paul's mechanic, Patch. How are you doing, mate?
All right, thank you. Yeah, we're just getting lined up. Everybody's having it. Everybody's pumped on the start, so just trying to stay calm and get ready for the race.
It's warmed up a little bit here now, I think, yeah, from yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's been warm all morning, hasn't it? But it's just that wind's cutting through, so yeah, it's definitely warmed up a bit, but I think this morning race has polished a few bits up, so keep my nose clean for the first couple of laps and then get the hammer down later on.
I think some of the guidance you were giving stuff Stella paid off this morning. I think, I'm saying provisionally now, he may have got a win in the youth, I think.
He was leading, but he just got pipped on the last lap. So him and the other lad were riding really well together. But yeah, we've been working well this week, so fingers crossed it'll send on to me a little bit, so it'll be nice.
Right, have a great race, Paul. Thank you. Cheers. That is Paul Bolton. Now we're just going to have a little look round and just see if we can find John O. Richardson. Let's come over here, Steve. Hello, Peter, you well? John O, great to see you. We didn't catch up with you at Tongue, unfortunately, but you've had a couple of years out. You're now back riding the Bosey Team Beta. How's it going?
Yeah, good, man. I've struggled a bit with my fitness to get back into it, but we're struggling. We're slowly getting there, and it's not. You can't just jump back on the bike and expect to be like back where you were. So trying and keep pushing, but we'll see.
You got a top 5 at Tongue, didn't you?
Yeah, I was 4th. I was happy enough, you know. All these lads ride every day. I'm still working, so but I enjoy it, and that's what I get the thrill out of it. So
Hell's Gate, you were there. Hell's Gate a few weeks ago. That looked like a really tough event.
yeah, a really tough event. I really enjoyed it. Just disappointed. Was ill when I was there, so we finished 11th. We were running like P6 and then ended up 11th. So it's one of them.
Right, well, good luck today. Cheers, John. Thank you. That's it, John O. Richardson. Now we'll just I'll just try and get back in camera shot here now. This is Alex Watt. Alex, come here very quickly. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thank you. Now, you're doing a bit of film work today.
Yeah.
Now you are running Sprockets, let me correct me, is it Sprockets Films?
Yep. Yeah, we're just having some fun doing some filming. I just making a 3-minute edit with loads of slow motion and stuff put into it, and that's it really. But I did the race this morning, and it was hard. It was good, but it was hard. So I'm a bit tired now.
Well, we need to catch up on a few things, but great to see you, and we'll speak soon. All right, mate. Thank you. All right, buddy. That's Alex Watt. The guys I know just getting their engines warmed up. Graham Jarvis is there. We're going to very quickly get a word with Graham. Just squeeze past Graham. Great to see you. How's things?
Very cold, very cold. Key's going to be trying to get warmed up, but it's a little bit icy out there, so you know, got to be careful.
You are on form. You're on form at the moment. I'm getting blasted out of my eardrums here, but yeah, you're looking good at the moment.
Yeah, cheers. We're back on the 2-stroke as well, so you know, mixing it up. It's good fun.
Yeah. We're riding it at TPI.
Yeah, it's going well. I'm enjoying riding it. A little bit different, so it'll be interesting today.
Damo's got it all prepped up for you.
Yeah, he's done well. Damo never lets us down. But he's racing today, so we're expecting a win from Damo and the experts as well.
Now I know you've had a bet about who gets a hole shot in each line, aren't you? Now is it something like, if you get a hole shot and he doesn't, he owes you a $5?
Well, when Damo's behind me, it motivates me to go faster.
Good luck today, Graham. Thank you. That's Graham Jarvis there. He's had a bit of a wager with Damo in relation to who gets going to get a hole shot. That'll be interesting. Sam Winterburn now, very quickly, one of our Eurotech riders. Sam, we spoke briefly yesterday. It's a bit warmer now, isn't it? But you're feeling it now?
No, not really. I mean, like any race, you get a little bit nervous, but no, it's spot on. So, yeah, I can't wait. Just want to get out there and ride.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the adrenaline just start pumping. I've been in this situation myself as a rider, and until you actually get on the gas, it's like you're all over the place. Your head's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. Like you said, it's just you're just gonna keep calm and focus and try not to think about it too much. So, yeah, I just want to get on now and ride. So, yeah.
Good luck today, Sam. Thank you. All right, that is Sam Winterburn now. That's just a few of the riders we've spoken to. It's getting very noisy at the moment now. We're going to head back to the second line. And we're going to try and catch some of the Eurotech riders. Just on with James Jackson now on Eurotech. James, how are you doing? You ready for it?
Yeah, I think so. It's a bit cold, but we're all there, we're all ready to go.
So you're riding the 2-stroke this weekend?
Yeah, this is brand new 300 TPI. I think it's great, to be honest with you. Yeah, miles better than my last one. So we'll see how we go today.
Yeah, well, good luck today, mate. All right. I can hardly hear myself think now at this moment in time. Now I just cannot see who it is behind those glasses. Is that Joe?
Yeah.
Joe Westgarth, right? We spoke to you briefly earlier. You know, Tongue were a fairly good, race for you. How are you feeling today?
I'm a bit worse for wear. Got a bit of a cold, a bit of a flu, so
just going to keep going and try and get some points. That's the aim. Keep it on the board.
And is your brother here, Will?
No, he's gone on holiday. So, yeah.
I know he crashed his bike, didn't he, Tom?
Yeah. After that big crash, took a while to get it back from Eurotech. Yeah, it's fairly broken.
Right, we'll have to go now, but good luck today, guys. All right. That's it. The race is about to start, and the rider briefing just starting. Stay tuned for the start of the PM race, the afternoon main event, Eddy's Extreme at Cowm Quarry. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back. We're now just waiting for the main event to start. I'm just going to get into a better position so we can see a bit more of the action and pan round as the first riders come through the matrix. Who's going to win at the main event? Johnny Walker's on form, Graham Jarvis is on form as well. Paul Bolton is also looking good. Billy Bolt as well. It's going to be anyone's races this. Chloe Richardson also. We'll give Chloe Richardson a mention. She's the lady in the clubman class. She's the face of hard enduro for the women this year. So what we're going to do is, once the race has started, we're going to wait for the race leader to come. Then we've got a bit of a benchmark as to who is in front, and keep an eye on the top 3 or 4. And then, like with the morning race, we'll work to various parts of the quarry and bring live streaming for you. The sun is shining and I'm feeling quite warm at the moment. Any moment now. Wait for the flag to drop. Can Graham Jarvis get the whole shot on winning his wager with Damo? Yes, Graham's got it. Graham Jarvis has a whole shot. Number 1 coming through. Sam Winterburn in second. Johnny Walker third. That is your pro class just starting the main event. And panning back round now to the clubman. They go. Very close, is he? Bit of a pile up there. Just watching these guys come through. A drone flying up there as well somewhere. Okay, and now the elite vets. John Shirt, I think that is. Ewan Knight. I'm just panning back around now to the clubman. These tyres catching people out on this corner. That is the start of the main event. We're now going to wait until the leader comes round to complete the first lap. Stay tuned for more action at Cowm Quarry for Eddy's Extreme Round 2. Hello everybody, welcome back, and it's looking like Johnny Walker is leading the first lap, followed by Billy Bolt and Graham Jarvis, who's waiting for him to come through to the start area for lap timing. They've just dropped into the bottom of the quarry bottom there. They'll be coming up shortly in the next sort of few moments or so. So they should be coming over the hill any time. Let's see who's first in the frame. Just on the other side of that ridge. And that's Johnny Walker. Just saw him, saw the Red Bull helmet. Here he comes, Johnny Walker on the Eurotech prepared KTM 250F. Just that is Johnny Walker coming through into lap timing for the first lap, followed by Graham Jarvis. And Billy Bolt in third. Paul Bolton running fourth there. The top four is Johnny Walker, Graham Jarvis, Billy Bolt and Paul Bolton, with Sam Winterburn running in fifth. And just on with Jonathan Richardson running sixth at the moment. Had a couple of years out, now back on the Mikel Bosey team, the Beta. Last couple of years have been doing some trials riding. And this is William Haw on the Craig Susquehanna. We saw him at the Super Enduro last weekend. Took a third overall in the Juniors Super Enduro. Not quite sure who that was. So your top three at the moment are Walker, Jarvis and Billy Bolt. Stay tuned for more updates live from Cowm Quarry, Eddy's Extreme Round 2. Hello, welcome back. We're just now back on, and Johnny Walker still leading the race into lap 2. Just coming up out of the quarry now. We should see him any moment, with Graham Jarvis not far behind. This is Johnny now, centre screen. Johnny Walker, 22, Red Bull KTM. Bike prepared by Eurotech. So, and Graham Jarvis there in hot pursuit. In the background, and what's on with Billy Bolt? Billy Bolt running third on the 354 stroke. Some good trial skills used there, and this is looking like, yeah, Paul Bolton running fourth still. I'm just going to see if we can see Sam Winterburn. Sam Winterburn is in the bottom of the quarry, just coming up, the orange helmet. So Sam Winterburn, we think, is 5th place. That's Sam just coming to the top now, into the centre of the screen. Oh, Sam's got a bit of an issue. I think if Sam can get a top 5 here today, he'll be very happy with that. But Jonathan Richardson is closing in behind. Now, again, Jonathan is one of these guys who's got a lot of trial skills behind him. Just picking his way past now into 5th position. From an expert point of view, we're not sure where Sam Woodgate is at the moment. Just losing my footing. That is William Haw. And Jordan Scott, I believe that is on the Sherco. I don't know what's more dangerous, being a cameraman or being a rider at the moment, because there's nowhere to put your feet. You need to get some good lines through these rocks, otherwise you can lose quite a lot of time. So that is it for the moment. Stay tuned for more live updates from Eddy's Extreme round 2 Cowm Quarry, the main event. Hello everybody, welcome back. Johnny Walker is still leading at Eddy's Extreme round 2, the main event. Looking like he has a real big advantage now on the Husqvarna riders, Graham Jarvis and Billy Bolt. We've just seen him come down the hill climb in the distance, and he's just gone over the crest, so he should be with us very shortly. But the event is going very well at the moment. Just waiting for Johnny to come round, just pan round on this rider, so we're going to try and get Johnny on this same hill climb. Here he comes, Johnny Walker, 22, looking super smooth. A massive lead on the two Husqvarna riders. He is a good, I think 30 seconds at least in front at the moment. Johnny Walker, 22. Looking really smooth there. And I think you guys that are watching will be, if you look on the timing of this live stream we're doing now, you'll get a gauge on how far behind Graham and Billy Bolt are. I know I've had a few messages this morning from people saying that they're watching this event from the warmth of their kitchen. Let me tell you now, my hands are freezing. And just on with Billy Bolt, 57, running second. Graham Jarvis in third. Billy Bolt coming through centre screen. Nice Billy Bolt there. And And back on with Graham Jarvis. Johnny Walker is really using this track to advantage. He likes the fast flowing stuff, does Johnny? And it is fast flowing in places. This is Paul Bolton, Eurotech KTM. That is Paul Bolton running fourth. Now I've got Steve on the hill over there taking some other shots for me as well. So at some point after today we'll be putting some further clips out from today's event, from the morning race and the afternoon race. So we're now just waiting for the top 5, the 5th place position, which was either Jonathan Richardson or Sam Winterburn. Now I can see John O. Richardson now just about to climb the hill in the distance. You can see him going up there just to the centre of the screen. It's a nice, good climb there. That's Jonathan Richardson on the beater, but I think Sam Winterburn could be in front coming down the hillside. We'll soon find out when they get a bit closer. If you are interested in riding at Cowm Quarry, they do enduro weekends. I think it's once a month, and 4x4 and trials days as well. You check out Cowm Leisure, Cowm spelled C-O-W-M, Cowm Leisure on Google. They've also got a Facebook page. You can see when their events or their play days are on the calendar. And this is Sam Winterburn, yes, running in 5th with Jonathan Richardson, hot in pursuit. So it's a battle for 5th and 6th between Winterburn and Richardson at the moment. Joe and Knight over there just going down the hill for the hill climb. That is a steep climb, is that? And we'll just watch Sam Winterburn. We've got Steve, like I say, at the top filming the guys coming up. And we've also got Luke Evans flying a drone for us at this moment, so we're going to have some drone footage as well. So a big thank you to Luke Evans for doing that for us. So we're now going to move to a different part of the track, so stay tuned for more updates live from Eddy's Extreme Round 2 at Cowm Quarry, the main event. Right, we're back on with Johnny Walker as he comes down to the base of the quarry, having come down the steep hill. Still running first place on the 4th lap, I think it is now. And he's going up to the hill climb. We will be moving to that location fairly soon, but Johnny Walker's got a huge lead. Very consistent now. Just going to pan back up and wait for the next two, which are probably going to be Graham and Billy. I cannot believe how cold it is at the moment here. Wind speed of about 15 miles an hour, which is 3 degrees, I think, but feeling like -3. Billy Bolt, 57. And where is Graham Jarvis? Here he is. Graham Jarvis, the machine. Could this be his last year in Hardy Enduro? I don't know. His contract is up at the end of this year. Whether he'll decide to retire or not, I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see how things pan out with the World Enduro Super Series, which starts with the first round being Extreme Lagares in May. You can see Graham Jarvis dropping down the hill in the distance. And that was Billy Bolt in the bottom of the quarry. But Johnny Walker, we just missed him there. We'll catch him when he comes round on the next lap. But the guys are going back up to lap timing on the top of the quarry where the paddock is. That's Graham Jarvis, you can just see him briefly. And Paul Bolton still running fourth, just climbing the hill there in the distance. Centre screen is just going to start descending into the bottom of that bomb hole. Again, Paul has been riding fairly consistently. He's now full-time as a rider. Previously working with his father's road sweeper business, but I think now he is full-time. And also involved with Dirt Bike Spec and Me4 Mooses. And just a shout out for the guys at Shervin Helmet. That is Tom Mortimer, Ant Priestley, Mike Taylor, Lister Moose from TM Motorcycles. Well, that is it for the moment. Now we're going to move to another part of the course. Stay tuned for more live updates from Eddy's Extreme Round 2, Cowm Quarry, the main event. We're back on now with the race lead. We now move to the side of the hill, and Johnny Walker is coming through total domination at the moment. That is Johnny climbing the hill, making that look so easy. Let's just see which line he's taking down the drop off. There, nicely done. Give us a smile, Alex. Right, Johnny just dropping down the hillside to the bottom. And where are the next two? Looking super smooth is Johnny. And we're just going to pan up. We can see all the spectators on the top of the hill. And I think Billy Bolt is just about to come down now. That is Billy Bolt in second place on the 350F. Oh, nice, nice line there by Billy. Just a little bit off course, but with these guys, they can afford to do it. They've got the skill to make some adjustments. That's Billy Higgs going back up the other side. But where is Graham? These three have really separated now. And Graham is just coming through now on the two-stroke, riding the TPI this weekend. True Jarvis style. And we'll just get Graham as he comes down this descent. Just before we cut off last time, we saw Jonathan Richardson and Sam Winterburn. They were fighting over the 5th and 6th positions, but Paul Bolton was running 4th. And that is Sam Winterburn there. Nicely done, Sam, on the Eurotech. And another, this is Paul Bolton. So, I'm not quite sure what's happening here, whether Sam has obviously got past Paul at some point and made a bit of ground up. That looks like Sam Winterburn running fourth at the moment. And just panning around on Paul Bolton. Again, we're struggling with this low sun. Just pan again up to the hillside. We've got a rider just having a few issues there. This is a steep climb. You need a lot of speed. Rider number 26. And I think this is Henry Morehouse coming down on the beta. Just descending the hill. In the distance coming towards us now, centre screen. Henry, a good trials rider. Been doing extreme enduro now for a few years. Yeah, showing his skill there is Henry. And just before we came back online, we saw Sam Ludgate as well. Sam, I believe, is leading the experts. But it's difficult to follow. Once the first sort of top five come round, then you've got to move from one part of the track to another. You sort of soon lose track of who's where. You can really sort of only follow the top five. Some hard riding going on by some of these guys today. And there's another line just higher up on the hillside. Only a few riders taking this high line, but it does look quite a bit smoother. I think it would be my preferred option, taking the high line. That is Jonathan Richardson, and that is the line he's been taking consistently throughout the race. And there is another Eurotech rider behind him, so that could be actually Sam Winterburn. So I think Paul Bolton could still be running it in fourth position. And just going back to the earlier, Carl Greenall took the third in the vets class. I spoke to Carl a short time ago after the race, and he confirmed he got a third position in the vets. I think he was actually fourth overall though. Jonathan Richardson just dropping down the hill, followed by Sam Winterburn. If you are wondering, this is all being filmed on an iPhone 6, a 6S Plus. And we're just looking at investing in some further equipment so we can get a zoom lens in a cradle on it, so we can do more live streaming with more close-up action from a distance. Damo Butler running expert class on the Husqvarna factory demo. Made that look quite easy. Damo, this is his backyard, he's here regularly practicing. A few spectators there just getting out of the way. I can see up there Sam Ludgate's wife Rachel with the black hat on. She attends just about all the events with him. So that is at the moment for the live stream at Cowm Quarry. Stay tuned for more updates from Eddy's Extreme Round 2 at Cowm Quarry. Everybody, welcome back to Cowm Quarry. We're now just waiting for Johnny Walker to come through. We're about an hour now, or just over an hour into the main event. Johnny is coming up the hillside to come up to this big rock section. You can see Johnny now, centre screen, coming in on the bend. About to tackle these rock slabs. Nicely done there, Johnny. Bit of a pivot turn. Dropping down the steps. And out onto the bit more open, going onto the motocross track. So we'll just follow now Johnny centre screen while we wait for the second and third riders coming through. I think I've just got Billy Bolt now in the distance coming on the step. We'll just go on to Billy Bolt, taking the bend. Up the rock slabs, nicely done. Down the steps. Out towards the motocross track. Now we saw William Horswell a few minutes ago. We've just missed getting him on camera. William is doing reasonably well in this race. These are some of the elite vets that are just tackling this section now. Just get a bit of footage of them. And also the clubman class. Graham Jarvis now just coming through. Graham Jarvis centre screen, having a quick look at who's blocking the routes, and he's up. Graham Jarvis running third position. If you're just coming to watch us now live streaming, there's all the footage from this morning's race as well. The top three at the moment are Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt and Graham Jarvis. Big gaps between those guys. And just panning round now to the gas. I think that is John Shirt in the Elite Vets class. Just on now with, I think that's Gavin Hooson, expert class on the Craigs KTM. Looks like his exhaust blowing a little bit. And now into fourth position. I think this is Paul Bolton. And followed by Sam Ludgate. I'm not sure if they have been lapped yet, but I'll just lock on with Sam Ludgate now. Expert class. I think he could be leading the experts at the moment. Won the experts tough one, and also at Tong the first round of the Extreme Championship. Oh, some rock and casing grinding going on there. So you can come here with a brand new bike, and it is very soon second hand. I think that is again Jordan Scott, I believe, on the Sherco. That is Dawson Marriott on the gas. Moved up from youth to clubman class. A big jump for him. Sponsored by Gas UK and Pewterline as well. 17 years of age. And we're just waiting now for Jonathan Richardson and Sam Winterburn. There's Dawson there just taking a drop back down and to have another go at this section. Quite tricky. You've really got to have some confidence to tackle these sections. I'll just get back on with Dawson. There's another guy just getting hung up there in the rocks. Dawson's through there nicely. And it's all experience for these guys. They are young. They've got a lot of racing ahead of them. So we've just got a bit of a lull in proceedings at the moment. So stay tuned for more live action from Cowm Quarry. Eddy's Extreme round 2, the main event. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back. We'll just pause very momentarily there. I think this is now Sam Winterburn, I think, Eurotech rider. It's looking like him. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure this is Sam Winterburn now. Sam is running 5th place in the pro class at the moment. So where is Jonathan Richardson? But that is it for the moment. We'll come back to you shortly with more updates and live action from Eddy's Extreme round 2, Cowm Quarry. Come back, everybody. Just back on now with Johnny Walker again. Still dominating this afternoon race. Just dropping down the hill. This is a really steep drop off. These are some lines we didn't see this morning. Obviously they're running it in reverse. Johnny's just disappearing around the corner. I'm just going to step over to this bit of a ledge here. We've got Steve on camera, as you can see there. Let's pan around for the next rider. Billy Bolt just coming into frame very shortly. Billy Bolt running second. Again, very fast is Billy today. But Johnny has the advantage with the speed, I think, this weekend. Both these riders, Johnny and Billy, are fast riders. You know, a lot of experience with the Super Enduro now. That's really playing into their hands. Really upping the skills, the rider skills, and the fitness as well. I think this is one of those descents I wouldn't really want to tackle in a hurry. Demo Butler, factory demo, and we've just saw Graham Jarvis will be around with us as well. He's at Demo Butler. Graham Jarvis is at Mechanic on the big events. But right today, Graham Jarvis now, 3rd position, pro class today. Just got a bit of a lull now again in proceedings, so we're just going to pan the camera around. So you can get a good view of what's going on here today. The weather really has played into our hands for a filming point of view. And it has started to get warmer as the day's gone on, so we're feeling the benefits now. And we're just going to get Paul Bolton now as he comes through. Orange helmet. Running in 4th position. On the 250F 4-stroke. Yeah, I'll just grab Paul's goggles as he goes through. That is Paul Bolton. That is it for the moment. Stay tuned, or shall I say stand by, for more updates from Cowm Quarry, Eddy's Extreme Round 2, the main event. Hello everybody, welcome back. Apologies for the little bit of camera shake there, but we're back on with Johnny Walker. We've just moved to another part of the track. We're now 1.5 hours into the main event, and Johnny will be coming through with the disused or the derelict building, as it is, in a moment or so. Here he is, Johnny Walker. Just heading up onto the top of the hill. I'm just panning around now, Billy Bolt in the distance. You can see the rock steps centre screen as he's coming down. And we're just tracking Billy Bolt's centre screen now. And he's just dropping into it. There's a bit of a bowl just beyond the fence line. So we might just try and get down there at some point. But Billy will be here in a few moments. That is Billy Bolt. True Billy Bolt style. Billy centre screen just going over the top of the hill. And now got a view of Graham Jarvis just on the skyline. You'll see him now. That is Graham Jarvis centre screen, dropping down the rock steps, one rider in front of him. Now Graham took a high line as he came down here last time. So is he going to do the same? Yeah, he is. Just centre screen now, dropping down that rocky descent and into the base of the quarry. Followed by Dawson and Marriott, I think, on a gas just tickling behind him. We'll just wait for Grimbo to come through. Here he is, Graham Jarvis, number 1. Running 3rd at Cowm Quarry. Just took a different line there to the other 2 guys. And we've got one of the guys from Eurotech KTM just picking his way through the rock section now, centre screen. That could be one of the Westgarths. Or James Jackson. The issue that I've got is that most of the riders are wearing the same clothing from the Eurotech team, so it's sometimes difficult to pick out who's who. This is looking like James Jackson. Yep, James Jackson. Expert class. Followed by Chloe Richardson there. She is the female face now of hard enduro in the UK. Chloe Richardson at the moment. Running clubman class. She won the sportsman class 2017 and moved up to clubman this year. So that is it for the moment. Stay tuned for more live action from Eddy's Extreme round 2 at Cowm Quarry. That's Paul Bolton just going through there. Stay tuned. Hello everybody, welcome back to Cowm Quarry for more live action. Eddy's Extreme round 2. The main event. Now that is Sam Ludgate there on the hill. Just see him, he'll be dropping down this line very shortly. What's in centre screen? Sam riding a 2-stroke. That's a 2017 model 300. Now Sam is the current lead, I believe, in the experts. It's going down there. We'll just move across to the edge and try and get him in the bottom. Just following Sam Ludgate as he navigates through the quarry centre screen now. Now I'm just going to come back round and just move across to this far line. Let's get these guys to come through the top of the hill. Bit of wheel spin there. Let's see if we can get this descent and give you an idea of how steep it actually is. But that is a steep descent. Yeah. Just pan round now, and this is Sherco rider. It could be Jordan Scott, I think. Just dropping down. We saw momentarily in the last live stream that Paul Bolton was still running in 4th position. Just tracking this lad as he comes down the face up onto the top of the hill. I think that is Ben Wibley. And I've just got John O. Richardson in screen now. John O. just on the hill climb. Jonathan Richardson on the beta, the Bosey, Mikel Bosey team beta. Just down there. And this is Sam Winterburn. Sam Winterburn really enjoying his racing at the moment. Going to be doing all the World Enduro Super Series events. And Johnny Walker is just going to be coming into frame in a moment. That is Johnny Walker, 22, leading the PM race. Billy Bolt, I can hear in the distance behind me. And we're just tracking Johnny momentarily while we're then going to pan around to Billy Bolt. Back on with Billy Bolt. Billy Bolt, centre screen. It's a bit windy up here. I'm just about getting blown over by the gusts of winds we're having at the moment. Billy just jumping that gap nicely. We're going to head down there and then start making his way back to the finish area so we can get them on the next lap as he does that jump. Just waiting for Graham Jarvis, just losing my footing. Graham Jarvis, bottom of the hill climb, with a Eurotech KTM rider in front of him. Graham Jarvis just dropping down the hill. Still running in third position. G-Force Jarvis. And we've now got James Jackson with us now. Expert class. That's James Jackson. We're going to track James as he goes through the quarry. And that is at the moment from this live stream. Your 1, 2, 3, Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt and Graham Jarvis. And Paul Bolton is still running in fourth position. Stay tuned for more updates from Eddy Extreme. Round 2, Cowm Quarry, the main event. Hello everybody, welcome back to Cowm Quarry. We're just back on with Sam Ludgate. Sam, I believe, is the current expert leader, but Johnny Walker is in the distance. That is Sam Ludgate, we're just tracking. Sam, one of the Eurotech KTM team. We're just panning around now to Johnny Walker. I think he's going to do this bit of a jump. Nicely done. was Johnny Walker. So we're now going to wait for Billy Bolt and just pan back round him. And that is Gavin Hooson on the popcorn blower with the KTM with the blown exhaust. But just coming round now to Billy Bolt coming into screen centre shot. And I think that could be Jonathan Richardson. Billy Bolt flying. I've not got my watch on with me, but I think we've got about 45 minutes left of this event. Now, Jonathan Richardson there, I think he's just been lapped. And this is one of the Eurotech KTM guys now, number 6, that is Sam Winterburn. And where is Graham Jarvis? Now, I was talking to somebody earlier, like John Shirt there, just talking about the riders at refuelling. That is John Shirt. Also, now we know that Johnny Walker's refueled. We know Paul Bolton has refueled as well. But when I spoke to Lisa Bolton earlier, she said that Billy and Graham Jarvis had not refueled. So they may be in. I've not seen Jarvis come round as yet. So where is Graham Jarvis? That is Luke Owen. Luke Owen in the clubman class, riding a 254 stroke. And we're now on with Chloe Richardson. KTM. Good trials background was Chloe. Looking quite good there, she goes through. But the big question is at the moment is where is Graham Jarvis? Stay tuned for more updates live from Cowm Quarry, Eddy's Extreme, round at 2. Well, welcome back. Was caught Paul Bolton going over the jump there. So, where is Graham Jarvis at this moment? We do not know. We've not seen him. Speaking to some of the guys here. We've got James Hitchcock and Grant Poole. They've not seen Graham either, so we think that Paul Bolton could have the 3rd spot. So we're now going to move to another part of the quarry now, and there's a bit of a lull in proceedings. It's gone quiet while there's a gap in the racing. So you 1-2 Johnny Walker and Billy Bolt. Number 3 is looking like Paul Bolton. We don't know where Graham Jarvis is. We've not seen him, so stay tuned for an update. Eddy's Extreme round 2 at Cowm Quarry. Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to Eddy's Extreme Round 2 at Cowm Quarry. Now the current update in relation to Graham Jarvis is that he's ran out of fuel on the course, so Graham Jarvis is out of the race. Your current 1, 2, 3 is Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt and Paul Bolton. They're the top 3 at the moment. Johnny has just gone through. We think this will be the last lap. So just wait for Billy to come. Billy's just gone through behind me there. So anything can happen. That's Billy Bolt coming through. He's running second place. Like I say, anything can happen on these races. You know what I mean? Steve, we're talking a few moments ago when Damo's not running the show in the pits, everything goes all up in the air, you know. So Graham, you need Damo back there, but we'll try and get an update with Graham Jarvis when he comes back to the pits area with the bike. So stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry, Eddy's Extreme Round 2 of the British Extreme Enduro Championship. Hello everybody, welcome back to Eddy's Extreme Round 2 Cowm Quarry, the British Extreme Enduro Championship. The final afternoon race has now finished. Paul's just there with a checkered flag. Paul Bolton has come in to take a third place. Just to update you, Graham Jarvis ran out of fuel, that's why he's out of the race now, but we're going to try and have a word with Paul soon. But Johnny Walker is on his final lap out there. He's obviously got 1 lap up on Paul, and so is Billy Bolt, so we're going to get an interview very shortly. We're just moving a bit closer, Steve. Just some of the guys there just speaking to Paul. And let Digger get in there and Bob. Go on, guys. It's a media scrap at the moment. We're just moving now very quickly, Paul. We're all fighting over you. Paul Bolton. It's all right, mate. No worries. Paul, you've just been talking to Bob Mullins there, and like you say, anything can happen in these races. And like you say, Grimbo ran the gauntlet with the fuel, and it's just put you on the podium. You must be feeling fairly happy with that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't happy with myself in the first hour, man, honestly. I was riding like an absolute balloon, and I was getting so frustrated, and I just couldn't relax anywhere. But you know, like you say, it's not over till the end, and I did get myself sorted, and I got the gap down to 30 seconds between Jarvis and me, and then I had a couple of mistakes. You know, it was so slippery out there in places. You had such grip in some places, and then it was lethal in others. So yeah, it was really hard to find a balance. But I did in the end, and I kept pushing hard to the finish. And sure enough, Graham's run out of fuel. He's run the gauntlet loads of times and had some good success with it. But this time it's bit him in the ass. And you know, we were actually talking about it on the start line, me and him, and we're going to go for the full. But my pit crew and Lisa and Patch and Eurotech gang and myself included, we thought we were running heavy on fuel today. So, yeah, happy days, third place.
Yeah, wide decision. Congratulations, back on the podium. It's the second podium this year. So well done, mate. Well done.
Yeah, keep them rolling. Cheers.
Cheers, Paul. Thank you. So we're just now waiting for Johnny and Billy to come in. So we're going to keep the cameras rolling. We'll just pan round on Paul and his mechanic there. That is Patch. While we're waiting, we'll just have a quick word with Peter Schutler. Peter, good to see you again.
Yeah.
Fantastic day's racing so far.
Yeah, perfect weather here. A little bit cold, but yeah, that's the same for everybody. But so great racing today, and so many strong riders here.
What do you think on Graham running out of fuel?
Yeah, that can happen. It's racing. Yeah.
I mean, we were here a couple of years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, we saw Johnny Walker run out of fuel, so it can happen to him. It's one of those decisions you've got to make, isn't it?
Yeah, that can happen, and next time he's again on top of the podium. Yeah, we know him.
Thank you, Peter. Anyway, so we're just waiting for Johnny and Billy.
Every time a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. from it. So,
Billy's caught him, but not enough.
we've just heard Lee Edmondson say that Billy has closed the gap a little bit with Johnny Walker, but not enough to take the win. So, but it's going to be your top three today. Is going to be Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt, and Paul Bolton. So we're just waiting for those two guys to come in now. And here is Johnny Walker coming through to the finish. That is Johnny Walker. We'll just try and grab at Johnny as he comes in. Let's get a shot. Give him a cuddle, give him a cuddle.
I could see him on the track.
Johnny, congratulations, mate. A really good result today. You're really on form last weekend. Now you're back on form again this weekend. How did it go?
Yeah, it was good. You know, I pushed hard on the first bit, got a minute lead, and then just controlled the race, and I could kind of take it easy, and you know, it was good. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, definitely.
A good warm up for the next weekend at Bilbao.
Yeah, definitely. It's a bit different, you know, sprints, but it was nice here. You know, like as soon as I got that minute gap, you know, I could take it easy, and I could see Billy where he was at on the track, and just, you know, like control it really.
Can we expect to see some of the other rounds at H2O, maybe Extreme Revenge, do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I do hope to come back. It just depends what we've got on at the time, so we'll see.
Congratulations, thank you. Cheers. That is Johnny Walker. And we're just going to let the other guys get in there now. And Billy Bolt now taking a second spot. Billy, congratulations on your second spot. Get your little hat on there. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. Bit all over the place first two laps. I got stuck in quite a big bog start of the second lap, which put us back a bit. But other than that, I was happy. Once I got going, just found a nice rhythm, and I think we were sort of matching each other, judging by my pit board and sort of where we were on the track. And then seeing I was closing a little bit on this last lap, so I fully went for it. But nice to finish within a few seconds as opposed to a minute. So
yeah, the 350 seems very suited to you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pleased. I really didn't do it justice at Tong. Had a bad day for a lot of reasons, but no, I'm really, really happy with how it's going, and yeah, been perfect.
And your teammate Graham has run out of fuel.
Yeah, I've just heard. He likes pushing the limit though, doesn't he? Especially on fuel, and if he can get any edge, whatever way possible, he's going to try and take it. But
I think he's got enough trophies under his belt, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's nice of him. Nice of him to let us have this one. I kept looking behind, but I couldn't seem to see him at all, really. I think we sort of got a bit of a gap between all three of us towards the start, and we were sort of just matching each other so closely, and the track was really good, like flowed so good. You had to concentrate, but it was pretty much spot on, I'd say. But obviously not quite making the mistakes we usually make in these races. So.
And the result today will put you in the championship lead, I believe.
I
think it might do, so I'll have to clarify that, but yeah, I think it could do.
If that's the case, I'm leaving a lot happier than I left after Tong. So, no, good day, really happy with how it's run, and
Congratulations, mate, thank you. Cheers, Billy, thank you. That is Billy Bolt there. We're now going to just cut for the moment. We're going to try and get a word in with Sam Ludgate and some of the Eurotech team, so stay tuned for more live updates from Eddy's Extreme Round 2 at Cowm Quarry. Hello everybody, welcome back now. We're just back with Sam Ludgate as coming through to the finish. We're just going to try and get him. In fact, Sam's just been sent through, so I'm going to chase over and get him. Steve, want to follow us? Sam? Now, I could be wrong, but I think that might be a first.
I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not 100%, but it might be a first place that. So, but don't quote me on it until we.
As long as I'm somewhere near, I'm happy, because I've had a crap day. So many mistakes, little crashes, getting stuck in places, not being able to push it out, and
So yeah, from somewhere near, I'm well happy. Like
It's been quite entertaining watching yourself and some other riders there. You know, if you're not aware, Graham Jarvis ran out of fuel, so he were out of the top 3 with Graham.
Right. I'm not surprised to run out of fuel. It bloody how fast he's going.
But yeah, just for your pro class, it was Johnny, Billy, and Paul Bolton. But you say you've had a crap day. You know, you're tired. It's been
probably getting stuck is like part of it for everybody. To be fair, so I've probably had a mixed day. It's just sometimes I'm usually good at dodging when people are stuck like that. Today I just seem to have just got stuck into it. But that's tough day. Like.
Well, congratulations. We'll wait for the official results, but hopefully it'll be a first place. But thank you very much, Sam. Thank you. Right, that's Sam Ludgate there, and that is Sam Winterburn. Pro class has come through. We're going to get a quick word with him. Sam, quickly, mate. I think you're somewhere in the 5th or 6th position.
Yeah, behind Jono. I mean, I set off and I led it for like nearly a lap, which was great. But then them boys, I mean, it's like a world bloody event, man. They're just so quick, it's unbelievable. So yeah, I just they all passed me, so I just settled down, and then me and Johnny were battling like all the race, and then about 4 laps to go, I just kept making stupid mistakes where Johnny was just so smooth and he just carries on. So I lost him, and then I just settled down for whatever I got. So
overall, fitness-wise, you're feeling fairly good.
Yeah, bang on. I mean, there's still work to do, like, but
yeah, I mean,
really good.
I mean, like I say, there's still work to do. You've still got a lot of experience ahead of you, so it's like anything, just keep building on it, and you'll get there.
Yeah. I mean, my first proper season was last year, so I've only been in the game, let's say, 2 years. So I'm still learning how to go over rocks and logs. So it's quite hard, to be quite honest. So
congratulations, anyway. You finished. You're in the top 10, so 6th position is it's good. It's it's something to be proud of. So thank you anyway.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That is Sam Winterburn there, Eurotech rider. So I think we might be calling it a wrap at the moment. So it's going back to the pros, the top 3: Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt, and Paul Bolton. The news on Graham Jarvis, they ran out of fuel. They had to take a gallon of fuel out to him on the course somewhere. We don't know where he is at the moment. If we do find him, we'll try and get an interview and bring that news to you. But in the meantime, we're just going to call it a day, I think. All the event results will be on the fasteddyracing.com website, also on the Eddy's Extreme Enduro Championship Facebook page. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. We'll see you soon. Take care for now. All right, just back with Jono Richardson. Jono, we saw you and Sam scrapping it out big style throughout the race, you and Sam Winterburn. But your riding looked to be fairly good today. You're feeling fairly fit still?
Yeah, feeling fit. Like I'm fit as anything now. It's just I don't know. I make a few mistakes. Like on the big hill, I took like the long way round and then a few crashes and then get stuck places. But yeah, I feel good, and I was pulling towards the end, which was better for me. So.
The other guys, they've really got the pace at the moment. So, from a training point of view, what are you actually doing in sort of trying to improve your pace?
Yeah, I think I need to ride more. I haven't been riding my bike really. I've had a really bad virus since Hell's Gate. I had food poisoning there, and then after that, I've had to work, but push through it. I haven't been able to rest because after work, but I tried to rest as much as I can, and then still the last 2 days I felt better, so I decided to ride, and the bike went well. So
overall, a fairly good performance, I would think. I think, were you 5th? Fourth. I know Graham Jarvis, you heard about Graham running out of fuel.
Yeah, Graham ran out of fuel, nightmare for him, but one of the things is you do this. And
so you got the rest of the series, the British Extreme Championship. What else have you got planned abroad?
Yeah, we've got obviously the rest of the British Championship. There's that Imperium, I think we're doing that with the Bossy team, and Erzberg, Lagares, just what I can afford, like I have to run a business at the same time and get the money to go and do it. So I enjoy it. I don't mind doing it. It makes you enjoy it more when you ride. It's not a job. Enjoy it. So.
Well, good. Thanks for today and some of the other events abroad. So thank you. Anyway.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Jono. Thank you. That is Jono Richardson there. We're now just going to move over to the Eurotech tent. It's nice to get a bit of a chat with some of these guys now. We're just going to go back over to the team tent now and see what's going on. And we'll get a quick word with Stuart Mack. Well, with Stuart Mack, how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, good. Cheers.
Yeah, clubman today. You were first at Tong, weren't you?
Yeah.
How do you think it's gone today?
All right. Got quite tired towards the end. It was quite exhausting to try and keep pushing, but just had to keep pushing. I think I've won, so.
Well, that's a provisional first place for you. Congratulations on that. So we'll wait for the official results. But if you have, you're still leading the championship at the moment.
Yeah. So I'm dead happy with that, and thanks to Acklam's and everyone that's helping me with it all. And
I saw that you were riding the Acklam's Beta.
Yeah.
And Joel there is quite helpful with that.
Yeah, definitely. Joel's top notch. Helps me with the bikes and everything. Give me all the advice and everything. So it's been mega. Yeah.
All right, Stuart. Thanks for talking to us. That's Stuart Mack there, who's leading the clubman. And now it's going to go over to the Eurotech camp, try and get a word with Chloe Richardson, who has been riding clubman class. Chloe, how are you doing? We've seen you riding out there today. You looked to be going fairly well. How did the race go for you?
Yeah, it was good. It was a tough race, really tough. Just kept getting stuck. Found a bit of a rhythm on like the third lap, and then just tried to stay on, really.
Now you're going out with Sam Winterburn, aren't you? And you're obviously doing some training together. You're riding together quite regularly.
Yeah, doing quite a bit. Like once a week, I'm riding, so not a lot, but just hoping to improve, really.
Well, we said earlier, Chloe is the face of Extreme Enduro for the ladies this year, and last year. I mean, you were the championship sportsman rider last year, weren't you? You must have been really happy with that.
Yeah, I was well happy with that. That was my first year in Extreme Enduro, and I didn't really know what to expect, and then came into the sportsman and had a couple of good results and ended up winning the championship. So I decided to move up to the hard race, the afternoon race.
The step up to clubman, yeah, it's a bit much.
It is a big step, but I'm just, at the moment, I'm not really bothered where I come. I'm just kind of trying to finish every round and creeping up the table.
Well, congratulations today anyway on your finish, but thank you. All right, that's Chloe there. We're just going to pan round on the Eurotech camp. Nick Sanderson is just out giving Johnny Walker's bike a bit of a strip down. And that's Gordon Jackson, Gordy in the green jacket, Mark Jackson's dad. So we're expecting the podiums to be in about half an hour for all the race classes. So we're going to wait for that to happen, and we'll then get the official results on all the races. So stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry. Eddy's Extreme Round 2. Hello everybody, welcome back. Now I know never say never, we said we were going to wrap it up earlier, but we're back. The podium presentation is going to be imminently, but just a bit of an update on the expert class. We did initially think Sam Ludgate had got the win, but he's actually got a second place at Sam Ludgate. But Joe Deakin over here now, we're going to have a quick chat with you, has got the first in the experts. Joe? Nice to meet you, mate. All right, first today in the expert class.
Yeah, it was a good result, so I can't complain at that, really. I had a bad result at Tong, so yeah, it was good to come out and show people what I can do.
How long have you been riding?
Well, I've only been back riding a year. I packed in 2011 due to illness and stuff like that. I had a glandular fever, so I've had 6 years off, and now I'm back to have some fun.
And what bike you on this weekend?
Husqvarna 300.
4-stroke?
2-stroke.
2-stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was good, yeah.
Is that the TPI or is it one of the earlier models?
No, it was a 17, that is. So, no, it wasn't on the TPI.
And the event today overall, did you enjoy the course? Do you think he's done it right?
Yeah, it was good. It was tough. It was really tough, but it was flowing. He had it flowing, and when other people were stuck, there was places where you could get out, whereas Tong got a bit tight. But, yeah, it was really good. Really good event.
Well, congratulations on your first place in the experts. Cheers. All right, mate. That's cheers. That is Joe Deakin there. Got the win today in the experts class. Really pleased for him. But like I say, Sam Ludgate has got a second. So Sam is still leading the championship from an expert point of view. The presentation is about to start behind me fairly soon, so we're just waiting for people to start gathering, and we'll come back to you when that's taking place. Stay tuned for more updates from Cowm Quarry. Hello everybody, welcome back. We're now in the presentation. I think a lot of people have gone home because of the cold, but Liam Robinson has got third place in the sportsman class. Second place in the sportsman is Ryan Crayston. We're just getting a bit closer. I just didn't quite catch his surname then, but that's Grant, who has won the sportsman class today. Vets class, third place is Carl Greenall, just coming through.
So again, Carl, if you just wait up here with the rest of the winners, we'll get your pictures taken again. Carl receiving it from Jim. Second place, Mark Hewson.
Mark Hewson taking second place. Mark Hewson, the Terminator. And that is Jim Pascoe, the clerk of the course, just giving the trophies out. And Mick Bohm, where is he? Has he gone home?
No, Bert's here. Bert's not gone to the pub. Well done, Bert. Get in the middle there. So a round of applause for the vets, please. And a young vet.
So that's Bert taking the trophy for Mick Bohm there. Mick Bohm, Mark Hewson and Carl Greenall, your top three in the vets class. This is the youth class. Third place, Tom Knight. Suffseller running second, as we said earlier. Will Stansby. That is Will Stansby there, the overall winner of the morning race in the youth class. We're just waiting for now. Let's get themselves organised. We think it will be the clubman next. That was Ollie.
First time out on an extreme event now, taking third in the clubman class. Second, good result for this lad, Dawson Marriott.
Dawson Marriott running second place.
Well done, Dawson. And the winner of the clubman class again, Stuart Mack.
Stuart Mack taking a first on the clubman.
So that's your top three in the clubman. Well done, riders. A round of applause for these. And definitely the most competitive class out there is the elite vets.
Just on with the elite vets now. Harold Crawford taking a third in the elite vets. Harold Crawford just coming through now into camera shot. Wayne Braybrook taking a second in the elite vets. Juan Knight is coming down now. It's what you can just see Juan Knight walking into the podium area. Juan Knight eating his burger as he walks in. That's your top three from the elite vets. Juan Knight, Wayne Braybrook and Harold Crawford. Expert Gav Hewson. We saw Gav on the Crace KTM with the exhaust blowing. Sam Ludgate getting a second. Another podium for Sam.
And the winner was to be
Joe Deacon, who we've just spoken to a short time ago, getting the overall win in the experts.
That's our top 3 experts. They're even managing to smile. Thank you, lads. Right, from the expert up to the championship, and third place went to Paul Bolton. Come on, Paul.
Pro class guide now coming through. Paul Bolton on the Eurotech KTM 250F.
Second place, completely muddy helmet, Billy Bolt.
Billy Bolt coming in for his runner-up position there.
Right, well done, Billy, well done, Paul. And the winner, nice to see him back in the UK racing, Johnny Walker. Well done,
Where's Johnny? Where is Johnny? He's here now, he's making his way through. Winner's prerogative to be late into the podium presentation.
Okay, receiving him from Jim Pastor. Well done, lads. Again, thank you very much, boys. Thanks for the show.
That's your top 3 this weekend, pro class. Johnny Walker, Billy Bolt and Paul Bolton.
All right, well done, guys, and thanks again to everyone. We hope you have a safe journey home, and leave us when we start getting the track in. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
I think finally that's it from us this weekend at Eddy's Extreme Round 2. It's been a great weekend, lots of good racing there. So we'll be back in a few weeks' time. I'm going to be racing at Tong on the 18th of March, and then we've got the third round of the Extreme, which is H2O in Wales. So we'll see you there. Take care for now.
Walker.